Hiya. The name's SoaringSloth. I am moderately fast and really like pizza.
Yeah, and you're going to be running Sonic Blast 2,
Yeah.
Sonic Robo Blast 2 for us. And I am Zeta. I'll be hosting both this game and the run after this. So I'll drop in when there's donations. Yeah, you go ahead and then show us this wonderful Sonic game.
Yeah, it's a great game. I love it. We'll be playing as Sonic through all these zones, and well, you know, we aren't doing any collectibles. It's any %, so just get to the end. There's a lot of cool tricks, so honestly, there might be some points where I need to concentrate more, so if I'm silent, I apologize, but I'll do my best to explain the run. We'll go on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So this game has a lot of, like, I guess, movement that is really flashy, I guess. But we aren't going to be seeing too much of it right away. But we will be utilizing a couple of collectibles throughout the run. We're going to be seeing one coming right up called the Windshield. That will be giving us an additional jump. We'll be using that quite a bit. So here, we're going to be going up this spring, grabbing our first windshield. Accidentally consuming my jump. There is a certain cycle we have to make here, but if we don't make it, it's just a couple seconds. I do not think we made it. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. That was unfortunate. So we lost a few seconds, but it's not too bad. Oh my god. One thing I will also explain is that when you hit walls in this game, it halts all of your movement. So, you know, there will be plenty of times where I obviously, like, have a lot of movement going on, and it can be completely halted if I somehow even just touch an inch of a wall. Anyway, Eggman here, it's pretty self-explanatory. We just have to hit him a bunch of times. He will shoot his lasers at random intervals depending on where he is on the map. So sometimes you might get lucky and he won't shoot you at all, and other times he will be pretty friendly and not shoot you at all. Anyway, Techno Hill is the second zone. We're going to be seeing a bit more advanced movement here, and we're going to also be seeing a thing called the speed shoes, which will be improving our speed. We'll be utilizing it in the next zone over here, but aside from that, we're mostly just going to be making a lot of cycles.
So, we just received a 10-euro donation by Sab157 saying, "Sending all my luck to Sloth this run. Good luck!"
Yeah, there's a couple more cycles here, and we're just about done with Techno Hill 1. Techno Hill 2 has a bit more advanced movement, and there have been plenty of times where I've messed this up, so I'm probably going to keep it a bit quiet, but just know that we're going to be picking up a pair of speed shoes right away here, and another pair of speed shoes along the way. Basically, we go fast.
Well, you go fast through that zone. I'm gonna use that time to tell people that we are the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering, and we organize bi-monthly gatherings in the Benelux for speedrunners. Yeah, well, due to the situation surrounding COVID-19, we're currently doing our events online. Hopefully we'll be returning to in-person events soon enough. But, you know, these events feature streamers from both the Benelux and the rest of the world, bringing you the entertainment during the lockdown. Oh. And, you know, if you're in here and you're like, well, I'd like something like BSG, but I am from the UK or something, so I can't go there, or I don't want to go there yet, I can recommend you checking out UKSG. It's an event normally held in Glasgow, running 4 times a year, supporting Crisis. And they are currently also doing their events online for the time being, so be sure to check them out as well.
So we had actually a very fortunate Techno Hill too. There's a lot of cycles I have to make, and I made basically every single one, alongside maintaining the windshield here, so we can skip this one. Or not. Oh no. Alright, well that's unfortunate. We always have the curse of, you know, getting a little too much of an ego, you know? No biggie though. Anyway, the second fight here is kind of like the first Eggman fight we had, only now he's just shooting these blue orbs. But kind of like the last one, we just kind of hit him a bunch, and, you know, he just goes faster. In phase 2, he kind of just uses a spring and just kind of hops into the corner, and we just take him out. Alright. Deep Sea 1 is kind of cool. I'm going to be really proud to show this one, if I land it right, but we're going to be doing a lot of cool jumps. We're also going to be utilizing... Actually, no, that's for, I think, Deep Sea 2.
So, people in chat have already noticed that this looks like Sonic in... Could you admit what this is and how does that become to be?
Oh, yeah. This is kind of like... Well, I mean, I don't know how to properly describe it. It's funny. What if I told you I haven't really played many other Sonic games? Aside, well, I don't know how to really add to that. It's kind of funny. I'm put into a corner here.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so, what I've picked up by watching this game is that it's just a fan-made game.
Yeah.
And they went into the, what was it, Legacy Doom engine? And
yeah.
I would not have guessed this was possible in that engine, but apparently it is.
Oh my god. No, yeah, it's actually really weird. This game's been like, you know, I think for like almost 20 years now. It like started development, I think, in like 1998? It has a really passionate community too. I've met like a lot of cool faces. All of them very cool. Anyway, up here, we're gonna also have to make a couple of cycles, which I don't think I made, but who knows? Who knows? Oh! Alright, you know what? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. There's one more cycle we're gonna have to make up here, but aside from that, I think... No, we're not gonna make it. Unfortunate. I'm gonna have to hide here. I don't use the springs here for some odd reason, but... Gonna zip into this corner. No, yeah, this game, in my opinion, is probably my favorite 3D Sonic game, despite the fact that it's not official, so... A 3D Sonic game I enjoy. There we go. So now we have Deep Sea's boss. This is a little bit RNG oriented, mostly because you have to follow the grates under the water to see where he is. And sometimes he'll just be super far away and you won't even know. You can tell that he's coming up by his shadow, but aside from that, that's your only visual cue. In phase 2, there'll be 3 of him, but obviously 2 are fakes, and we'll have to hit the right one. Alright. So, those were the first 3 zones. Castle Eggman 1 is where things start to get a bit difficult. I've already expressed that enough already, but I really mean it here. Basically, if I somehow mess up this route, we're likely gonna have to be restarting this. Well, at least restarting the stage. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna be doing a very cool box jump coming up. I'll land on that tiny box over there. Boom. Make this jump over here, skip all that. Oh no, oh no. That's unfortunate. So obviously you kind of noticed that I hit the wall there and it halted all my speed. There are many instances where that can happen. And when it does, it is highly unfortunate. But if that happens again, I'll be taking an alternate route to not obviously stay here. Oh. Well, we can also go this way. It's fine. Also, with Sonic speed, it's very easy to fall off platforms, so... There we go. We got it that time. So now, the last portion of Castle Eggman 1 is obviously this bridge portion coming up, where the bridge is going to start falling. We're going to have to race against it, but obviously since we're a speedrunner, we're going to be racing well past the bridge's collapse. As shown above. Goodbye. Castle Eggman 2 is certainly fun. A lot of cool jumps and a lot of utilization of the speed boots. We're going to be picking up 2. Oh. Yeah, those shield guys can instantly rebounce all of your momentum. Be very careful not to hit them. First try. Grabbing our second pair right here. Got it. Oh, hit the ceiling. We'll be taking a damage hit here. Make sure not to hit those. Alright, Castle Eggman 2 was a success. That is very much the hardest portion of this stage, and there are many instances where I can basically fall off and get off the current route. So I'm very happy that went well. The rest of this is pretty straightforward. Gonna be jumping on a couple of springs and getting to the goal. Oh. There we are. We're going to use this to get some momentum. Skip a few springs. Land on here. There we go. And that is Castle Eggman 2. No, yeah. This game... It's kind of weird running on 2D, like sprites, as well as 3D, but I personally think it's kind of nice to look at. Oh. Anyway, now we're going through this other Eggman fight. We have to hit these buttons to basically open him up from this cage he's in, where we can't hit him, unless we obviously hit the buttons. In any casual playthrough, everybody hates this fight, but I have come to enjoy it a lot. Primarily because his Phase 2 fight is honestly very difficult to deal with if you aren't careful. And we'll see after I hit this next button. basically, Eggman, when I hit him this time, is going to go directly into the air. And we have to hit him from the bleachers with these springs. He's going to be running around, but obviously we can run around as well, across the bleachers. Gonna hit him a couple times. These bots can throw you off like that, right into the ring, and basically make you take damage from the thorns, but... Anyway, alright. In my opinion, this is the hardest part of the run. Air Canyon 1. If I mess up at all, I have to restart. So... enjoy.
So, while you're gonna go focus mode, I'd like to remind people that we're raising money for Mind, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues and to support everyone who is dealing with mental health issues themselves or within their family. And all of your donations will go directly to Mind. And if you have your monthly Prime gaming subscription open and you're considering like, who should I use it on? You could use it on the ESA channel, and you know, you get all of the ESA emotes and the BSG emotes. So you support both of the events and get a lot of cool emotes. And whilst we're at it as well...
A shame. Oh god.
You know, if people are watching and they like our events and would like to participate in one themselves, we've got an upcoming event in which you may be interested. It's our yearly marathon called BSG Animal. Normally it's held in Venray, the Netherlands. This year's edition, however, it's either going to be online or on site, depending on the whole COVID situation. And because of this, exact dates are not confirmed yet, but it will probably run around the 3rd week of August. And don't worry, you can still submit for the event. And when you do that, you can select if you want your submission to apply to on-site, online, or both. And submissions for that marathon will close on April 2nd.
Come on.
So get those submissions in and, you know, give the scheduling team a hard time deciding what to put in the marathon again.
So unfortunately there, we ran out of lives, and I basically have to restart the entire act, but that's no biggie. Maybe I'll land it first try this time. If not, we'll go the alternate route. Oh, we got it. Good. Got it. There we go. There we go. We got it first round that time. So that, in my opinion, is by far the hardest section of the run. It's mostly just because of the fact that you have to maintain the windshield through basically the majority of the entire act, and if you somehow lose it, then it ruins your entire course. Area Canyon 2 is a bit more relaxed, mostly because we're going to be riding a lot of minecarts, so they'll be doing the work for us. Spin over here. Got it. We're just gonna be jumping across the map here. These things help propel us up in the air, but... Oh. There we go. Here we go. The rest of the stage is pretty self-explanatory, so I could also probably bring up one of the most infamous fights for any speedrunner that runs this game. He goes by the name of Fang. Fang is notorious both for casual and for speedrunners, mostly because he has these bombs that can throw you off the map. So it's basically an insta-kill. Obviously, if we stay low on the map, we won't get knocked off the map. But he's still a very scary fight because, well... obviously being flung off the map is not very fun. We also have a cool trick right here called minecart skip. My buddy Lemon would always say this when he does this. It's called For the People. So I'll be shouting that when it's time. For the people! Alright, so Fang. Gotta love this little gremlin. He is a character. He's gonna hop around the map in many different locations. He'll be shooting bombs. And it is not very fun. Where'd he go? He's over there. It's pretty easy for the first phase, but when phase 2 comes out, that's where I kind of explain why this fight is so hard. Basically, the barriers are going to come down, and he can fling us off pretty easily. There we go. Got one hit. So yeah, we just got to stay low, and we'll be fine. We got a hit there. Like, look, if I was higher up there, I would have fallen off the train. There we go. That was a pretty good Fang. Alrighty, Red Volcano. This is the only zone within the run that doesn't have 2 acts or a boss. So, this will be quite fast. There is this one skip I think I will try to do, but obviously it will not be the end of the world if I don't get this first try. But we will be utilizing the windshield again, but only for damaging purposes. As you'll see coming up, I'm going to be taking, some damage here to basically skip all this. We're going to be doing that again, but for a much larger section to, save a lot of time. And I'm going to fall down here and completely get off course. It's alright, though. I can make it work. This does negate my ability to get the windshield, though, so I think I'll be playing it safe. Wait, oh. I just did it anyway. That's what I get for having impulses, man. Oh my goodness. No, so normally, when you go through these lava sections, you hop on this ball right here. And that's how you get through these lava sections. Normally, I would be taking damage and using these springs with a air dash or whatever. We call them Fox. Oh no. No, don't go off, don't go off. Oh no. Oh my goodness. That is highly unfortunate. It's no biggie though, it's no biggie. That is just a series of unfortunate events, as I like to call it. Sonic does not like lava. I will tell you that much. Oh. Yeah, in the late game, there's just a lot of things that can easily get in your way, as foretold. Oh. And there's also these birds. Many people do not like those birds because they will halt all your momentum. I've had many instances where those birds will come in and just swoop you right off course. Sometimes throwing you in lava too. Anyway, that's Red Volcano, and we're going to be going to the second to last zone called Egg Rock. Egg Rock has a lot of cool, I guess, features, but thanks to the settings I have, you probably won't be able to see it too much. But basically, we're going to be going upside down a lot. So normally we'd be going upside down right over here, but thanks to the settings I have, it just kind of flips the screen for me. It helps me maintain the my ability to kind of do the skip right here. Which I unfortunately did not do. There we go. We got there.
So we just got a €5 donation from Horse yelling, "For the people!"
Aha! He said it. Funny lad. Alright, we grab another pair of speed boots here, and we basically zoom through all of this. We're going to be using the speed boots here to make this one jump, primarily. To skip, basically, all of this. Anyway, we're also going to be seeing, well, not out of bounds portion here, but, you know, we're basically in outer space per se, so we have oxygen. And we made it. Egg Rock 2 is, I would argue, the last hard part of the run, but there's obviously the final boss, which, you know, people will say it's easy, but I have had very bad luck with it. There's a lot of branching paths on this, so obviously we don't see a lot of this map. Be grabbing another pair of speed boots. And we made the fast cycle, so that is very fortunate for us. We just kind of zoom past this. Alrighty. So now we need to activate an elevator. And to do that, we have to basically go around the elevator. Once we activate this elevator, we'll be in the final section of Egg Rock 2. Where there'll be a lot of instances where I can die. No, yeah. If there's one thing I definitely have experienced while playing this game, is that it is very hard to commentate while, obviously, maintaining a run. So, I apologize if I'm not being too goofy. Ah, that's unfortunate. Now, let's see if we made the fast cycle. I unfortunately did not. I'm happy you guys enjoy it. Oh, 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 oh! All right, we're good. We're good. That was very much a close call. All right, so now we have the final section of the game, which is called Black Core. It'll be summed up with probably a couple of staples you know from the Sonic franchise. So what better way to end the run than with a Metal Sonic race? We obviously don't have to beat him in this race, but, you know, since we're a speedrunner, we kind of want to. Oh. Nope. Unfortunate. Make sure I get some rings here. This next section right here is very dangerous if I don't have rings, just because, well, if I die, well, that's that. Just lots of lava. good, good. Alright, the rest is straightforward. That was the only scary part. So after a Metal Sonic race, I think you can all guess what we're going to be doing next. We're going to be fighting this chunk of metal. And let me say, in my opinion, I think this is one of the easiest fights, solely because we can kind of cheese his first phase, as shown below. Basically, we can just hit him right away after he just comes out of his, like, you know, hit stun. We're going to be doing this again right after he shoots this. Oh. And I have no rings, so this is going to be very interesting. Hopefully we do not die. But yeah, the second phase, he's going to be, like, just bouncing off of these, you know, areas of the ring. After a while, he'll just stop, run towards us, and we just hit him 3 times. There we go. One more time should do it. Nope. Ooh. Oh my goodness. That is highly unfortunate. No biggie though, no biggie, as I've always said. These things can happen in the run. It is very hard to have a run where something does not go wrong, so. There we go. Alright, one more hit should do it, and this time we have rings, so we shouldn't have to worry about getting hit. Nope. There we go. And there we have it. That's Black Core 2. Black Core 3, it is a little RNG based, but it is the very end of the run, and I have had plenty of instances where, you know, I have fallen off the map, because he shares one thing in common with Fang. He has attacks that will throw you off the map. Aside from that, though, he's pretty manageable. Basically, Eggman is gonna be in this giant mech suit, and he will be invincible until we get him into one of 3 waterfalls of oil, which will disable his invincibility, you know. He'll also be throwing these attacks at us, so, you know, we just gotta get him to run in when he feels like it, of course. There we go. Now we just hit him like a madman. Oh my goodness. He's dodging me. There we go. So after a short while, he's going to regain his shield or whatever. And we're going to have to do the same thing with, obviously, luring him into one of these 3 pools. Which, thankfully, he feels like doing today. In phase 2, the barriers are going to go down, so he'll be able to throw us off pretty easily, just like Fang. Which is now. 2. And 3. Time is coming up real quick. I'll tell you when to split, I guess. We basically hit this button, we go down, And... time. That is Sonic Robo 2, everybody.
Well,
I know I wasn't really talking too much, but, you know, I always have had a hard time really talking about this game. I'm more of just better at showing.
Well, you sure showed us how it's done, because this was incredibly fast.
No, yeah. I was starting to get a little bit worried I wouldn't make an underestimate, but you know what? I did it.
You did. You absolutely did. Thanks for showing this off. It was a blast to watch this.
Haha.
Yeah, we'll be heading into an intermission soon. Run some ads, and then we will return with a race between Mr. Mean Moustache and Smurfy in Super Mario 64, 120 stars.
Ooh.
So stay tuned for that, and see you guys in a bit.
Take care.